My favorite time of the year is coming up. It's fall. There's going to be a crisp breeze in the air, a freshness with all the apple picking and fun times and celebrating, getting ready for Halloween. I got my little devilish guy here, Gengar, my squishmallow, and he's going to actually be part of our next discussion about the playlist. I have a particular song that I created called Bullets and Booze. And let me tell you, Bullets and Booze is meant to be a play for Halloween. And I made that specifically, shot that in mind at a local historic brewery so that people could play it and have fun at Halloween. If you're having a great party, a house party, get together, or if you're out celebrating with friends and you all want to dress up like ghouls and goblins or just freaks in general, I hope you'll play Bullets and Booze, and we're going to watch it and talk to you and tell you what's really going on in the video. One of my favorite characters in the whole wide world is Zero, and Zero was kind enough to be part of my Bullets and Booze music video. So let's watch it now.
You see me as a monster who haunts your soul and mind. Well, baby, come get lost in my wild and crazy ride. I look so sweet, but I'm Jekyll and Hyde. Freak of the week, got you so terrified. I only come out late at night, savage and reckless, I'm empty inside. Bullets and booze, liquor and love, heartbreak and heaven, it's what I'm made of. It's what I'm made of, what I'm made of. It's what I'm made of, what I'm made of. La 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 la. La 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 la. Bullets and booze. La 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 la. La 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 la. Bullets and booze. It's just what I choose. No, I'm not the corpse bride, waiting to serpentine. Even though you're a good liar, it's not too bad for me. Yeah, I look so sweet, but I'm Jekyll and Hyde. Freak of the week, got you so terrified. I only come out late at night, savage and reckless, I'm empty inside. Bullets and booze, liquor and love, heartbreak and heaven, it's what I'm made of. It's what I'm made of, what I'm made of. It's what I'm made of, what I'm made of. La 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 la. La 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 la. Bullets and booze. La 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 la. La 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 la. Bullets and booze. It's just what I choose. Bullets and booze. 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 Don't be scared.
Going behind the scenes on these music videos is really revealing. It tells a story, and one of the music videos I did called Grandma's Love was shared with Sophia for her birthday. She became a teenager, and I wanted to commemorate that by doing something really special for her and letting her realize what a special person she is and how much she means to me. And I love her dearly. Grandma's Love shows a little bit about the special memories we make when we're children and we get to spend time with our grandparents. And I hope that Sophia can use this even at her wedding one day or at some special moment in her life where she wants to reflect on all the good times, picking cherries, going fishing, baking pies, catching lightning bugs, and all kinds of other fun things.
Parking meter. Yes, until 10 o'clock. Here's the news.
Oh, hell, we've been kicked out of much better places than this.
Debz OG breaking news.
It's Debz OG, that you think you know me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's Debz OG, that you think you know me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Hello, I'm Debra. You see my face on camera. You see me on your TV. You think you know whatever. I've had my ups and downs, but now I'm bigger, better. Everybody throw your hands up high if you got your shit together. Okay, it's time to party. Bells in the house, anybody say ho? Ladies, if you're sexy and you know it, go and let it show. Oh, it's a celebration. I say fresh, no expiration. This goes out as a dedication. Debz OG in the place to be. Come on. It's Debz OG, that you think you know me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's Debz OG, that you think you know me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Hello, I'm Debra. You see my face on camera. You see me on your TV. You think you know whatever. More than a bomb, thebomb.com. Hey DJ, play this song. Okay, let's get it started. We rockin' on and on. This is my new beginning. If you don't like it, sorry. No stopping me from winning. We're about to have a party. We're about to have a party. That's right, no holding back. Just bang this track all over the map. Come on. It's Debz OG, that you think you know me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's Debz OG, that you think you know me. You ain't seen nothing yet. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Debz OG breaking news. Debz OG breaking news. Debz OG breaking news. Debz OG breaking news.
Now, the behind the scenes story on that, Waylon, is, and I know we've talked about this in the past, but that actually is referring to when we went to the Hamptons and they were having the white party. MTV, all of us were there. Farrah indicated that we had been invited and it was all cool. Okay. And I was like, wow, this is so amazing. They had all these Ferraris and Lamborghinis. They had Rolls Royces. And, you know, you could go around, check out the cars. Then they had these charity auctions going on. And they were giving away some really good samples there, too. I mean, who would have thunk that you would have had free samples of the best champagne in the world and the best candy in the world and all of these designer gadgets? It was at this party. And also at this party were the housewives. So when we were going through and we were in the house and the party was going on and we were having a good time, I think we had been there approximately 20, 30 minutes inside the house. We had been on the grounds for a good couple of hours. But when we got in the house and the housewives, we were headed back toward the housewives. They got wind of us and they saw us, and somebody who Farrah had been having a disagreement with or whatever. I know it's hard to imagine. That person decided that they didn't want us there. So amongst all my humiliation, here comes the bouncer to bounce us out of the party. So that's why that's in there about being kicked out of better places than this.
I love that line.
So all of the MTV people get it, all the camera and the crew, because we were there all together and we were all going, what? What just happened? And so what just happened was we were actually not invited into the party.
It's a bad feeling though when you go to some place and then you're like, oh, I have to leave now. Like, what? Especially if you're all dressed up and with a camera crew. I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
and we were all over at the bar. And so we were socializing because people were recognizing us and people wanted to talk. They wanted to hang out. And then all of a sudden, this bouncer comes up and I'm like, who are you? He goes, ma'am, were you invited here? I go, of course I was invited here. How else would I get here? I don't know. I don't know how I would get here otherwise. And
Yeah.
he said, well, I was told that I have to escort your party out of here, that you were not officially on the guest list. And I'm like, are you sure about that? And then I was just in the midst of saying, my daughter said, and they go, there's the door. And I'm like, oh my God, how embarrassing.
Not a great feeling, but a great line came out of it. So,
Yep.
oh, I said we should point out you're wearing the hat from the
Oh,
video.
definitely. So I got my Debz OG on today. So this is my
Yes.
Debz OG hat. And thank you for pointing that out. That is super, super
It's
important.
iconic.
It is iconic. I guess the most iconic thing about this whole situation is that I was called on the phone to do this. So MTV actually reached out to me, and this was in 2017, the very, very early part of 2017. I think it was January, or maybe right after Christmas. And the executives called and said, hey, Debra, we'd really like to see you do a music video. Are you serious? And so they were serious, and they said, we're going to film a special called Being Debra, and we'll have 5 days to shoot the whole thing top to bottom. And I said, well, that's not enough time. I have to have time to get with my people and write the music and do all of this. They said, you've got 48 hours.
That's crazy. But some of the best art is made out of, limited time. And so
So the 48 hours included the flight there and the flight back. It included writing the song, writing the music, making the music video, recording it, and then editing and collaborating with the whole team. Oh my God. I was just like, oh, this is never going to come out right.
well, and not only that, it was your first ever.
I was just like, oh my God, MTV is asking me to do this. I was like, I was scared. And then I was like, wow, this is a great opportunity. And then I was like, oh my God, it was like all of that going on. But I will tell you, Fifth Child, who sings and plays, they're all part of the production team here. They were really incredibly talented artists. This song is about being the best you can be. And don't get like typecast into a role that you really are trying to break out of.
Well, and on a personal note, this was the first time I ever saw you. Did you know that?
No,
It was on that special? Yeah.
I did not know
Because
that.
that was my first introduction to you, was that you were in music, or that you were, because we watched, Travis and I watched that special, and I was like, she is amazing. She's awesome. She's like, just going for it. And yeah, so that was my introduction to you. And I
Oh.
played that song all the time whenever I'd go to the gym. I was always on my playlist.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
Yeah, I played it at our we had that roller skating party.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was a big hit at that point.
And that was so much fun. I love that. But
Yeah.
it does have attitude. The song has attitude because it's just like what we start out with. We've been kicked out of much better places than this. In other words, overcome your fear. Don't let fear overcome you. Just go.
You think you know me, you ain't nothing. So let me reintroduce myself. You think you know me, you ain't nothing. So let me reintroduce myself. I'm my wife, Debra. You see my face on camera. You see me on your TV. You think you know whatever. I've said my ups and downs, and now I'm bigger, better. Everything your hands up high if you got your shit together.
So now the whole thing behind that is, of course, we all know on MTV, we saw me and Farrah kind of going at it a lot, you know, the mother-daughter dynamic. And then you saw a lot of Farrah growing up and finding herself and her true purpose. But
Right.
then there's little Sophia in the background of all of this stuff that's going on. And I think when you know who you are, you can throw your hands up high. You can celebrate, because I was celebrating that I was a grandmother and I had a beautiful granddaughter that I had the privilege of helping raise, share so many wonderful memories with. When I say, if you've got your stuff together, right? That's why I say that, is because I feel like as a mom, as a grandma, I found a true purpose that was worthwhile. We're gonna go on here, absolutely.
Okay, it's time to party. Maybe it's your technique and you know it, go and let it show. Oh, it's a celebration. I give fresh no expiration. This goes out as a dedication. Debz OG in the place to be home. It's Debz OG, you think you know me, you ain't nothing. So let me reintroduce myself. It's Debz OG.
So that's Fifth Child standing there and he's coaching me, he's directing me. Now, what time do you think this is that we're actually doing this?
I'm guessing since you only had 48 hours, probably sometime in the middle of the night or something, or some
It
crazy
was
time.
the middle of the night. And we were in a warehouse and I have no idea. We were in Jackson, Mississippi, but I have
Wow.
no idea where at in Jackson, Mississippi. And these guys were so patient. I mean, can you imagine? We had been up and working on this music for at least 15 hours at this point. I was so tired, I think I was delirious.
Well, it comes off as like a totally natural to you, I
They're
guess.
just like, you just got to get up there and go for it. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, why not? I mean, let's have some fun, right? So I put myself in a mindset that we were all out somewhere at, like at a club or something, and we were just trying to be ourselves and let some steam off. I think all of their personalities, they were so entertaining to me that I didn't have time to think about anything else. Let's resume here.
You think you know me, you ain't nothing. So let me reintroduce myself. I'm my wife, Debra. You see my face on camera. You see me on your TV. You think you know whatever. More than a mom, the bomb.com. Hey, DJ, play this song. Okay, let's get it started. We rockin' on and on. This is my new beginning. If you don't like it, sorry. Don't stopping me from winning. We're about to have a party. That's right, no holding back, just bang this track all over the mat, come on.
That's my favorite part.
There you go.
Let me reintroduce myself. It's Debz, you think you know me, you ain't nothing. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Debz OG Rap. Debz OG Rap. Debz OG Rap. Debz OG Rap.
And don't you love the lava lamp?
Yes. I love a lava lamp anywhere.
The male voice you hear in there is Grant. And Grant put this, he found all the people, he coordinated everything. He's in the entertainment business and he's a producer. He also represents talent for various things, a lot of big things. And he was kind enough to put all of this together. It was one of the most fun 48 hours I've ever had in my life. It was like stretching me beyond measure, but I gotta tell you, I learned so much in 48 hours.
Video has what, almost 650,000 views on YouTube. Yeah, that's amazing.
Just on YouTube, yeah. And I don't have the real numbers. I know it's probably pretty close to 2 or 3 million at this point.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah. For something that you weren't even thinking about doing.
No, and I know
And it only took
the show when it debuted had 850,000 viewers. So behind the scenes that year, this was in 2017. This was released roughly right around Valentine's Day. In the year 2017, David and I were planning our wedding. I was off doing celebrity boot camp with Dr. Ish and Farrah, Mike the Situation and his brothers, Ocho Cinco and his mom, Kendra Wilkinson and her mother, Patty Wilkinson. Yeah.
from Girls Next Door.
Girls
Yeah.
Next Door, Hugh Hefner. And so we were all locked up in the house together. And so all of this was going on at this time. I was trying to reinvent myself and reintroduce myself and try to have a new good life.
Well, and I feel like that whole special sort of it really did reintroduce you, because that's the person that I saw was just somebody who was really strong and very confident and projecting that. After that, I went back and watched some of Team 16 and Pregnant. That show, you were totally different, reacting to being traumatized over and over again.
I'd walk into a room and I'd get like blindsided and missiled.
Yeah.
You know, like when we made 16 and Pregnant, I had just retired and I did not realize that my whole life, shortly the minute after I retired, my whole life was going to change. I had no clue that we were going to be filming on MTV. I had absolutely no clue that I was going to be getting divorced and that I would be then single for 11 years before I got remarried. When we found out that Farrah was pregnant, it was really a rough time. My ex-husband started going further and further away, and it was just Farrah and I basically, and just trying to get through everything together.
Yeah, just huge life changes.
What most people go through in an entire life happened to me within 6 months.
I always tell you should write a book.
In the rest of the Being Debra special, we are out filming in downtown Omaha. And this was supposed to be a nice evening. David and I were supposed to be out having, you know, some charcuterie and some wine and talking over the wedding. What was going to happen with Farrah? Was she going to show up at the wedding? Was she not going to show up at the wedding? I had, of course, invited Sophia to be my dress attendant, and I wanted Farrah to be my maid of honor. So little did I know that there was all this diabolical plotting going on behind the scenes. I was in my beautiful little red SL and we were parking, and then all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere with this really beat up van and plows right into me.
Oh my gosh.
And instead of just getting out of the car and saying, "Oh my God, I'm sorry," he sneaks out of the opposite door. All the cameras were rolling and he takes off on foot. So I had all these security guards around me. They went after him, and I think at this moment it was probably 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Somebody else called the police. Actually, the person who called the police was an ex-boss of Farrah's. A really weird coincidence when she used to be a waitress. He recognized me. So the police came. They got the license plate. They knew the truck. They knew the guy had multiple tickets and traffic offenses. My security people caught him, and he was trying everything to get out of it. I guess he had been guilty of several DUIs, hit and runs, and there were all kinds of legal problems. Let's put it that way. I was one of his targets. And of course, he was broke. He didn't have any money. Anyway, it all worked out great. Shortly thereafter, we all went over to Italy, to the Amalfi Coast, and we filmed over there. And that's where I brought beautiful dresses for Sophia to pick out which one she wanted to wear for the wedding.
Right.
Sadly enough, she wasn't allowed to be there and she didn't get to wear any of the dresses, and it just sort of broke my heart.
Yeah, understandable.
And now we're going to fast forward to the year Sophia asked me to come celebrate her birthday with her in Hawaii. When I got off the plane, it was very, very late at night. And when I walked into the hotel room, I surprised her with a song called Grandma's Love, just to let her know how special she was then and will always be in my life, and to celebrate all of the fun things that we did together. So now I want to play Grandma's Love, and we can talk about that one.
Grandma's love feels so strong and true. One that never leaves you. Feels so sweet and so complete. Wish that our love could be like Grandma's love. Like Grandma's love. You sparkle and shine. Time we cannot rewind. Your beauty grows from head to toe. My heart longs for these little moments together. Love, laughter, and tickle farts. Even though you are far away, remember me every day. Grandma's love feels so strong and true. One that never leaves you. Feels so sweet and so complete. Wish that our love could be like Grandma's love. And you changed my life. I'm surprised at how this came to be. The love we share cannot compare to Hollywood lights and great sacrifice. Love tasting like Hershey kisses while chasing those lightning bugs. Remember these grandma hugs. Grandma's love feels so strong and true. One that never leaves you. Feels so sweet and so complete. Wish that our love could be like Grandma's love. Time's fishing, catching butterflies and baking pies. Singing and dancing will soon turn to boys. Grandma's love feels so strong and true. One that never leaves you. Feels so sweet and so complete. Wish that all love could be like Grandma's love. Grandma's love feels so strong and true. One that never leaves you. Feels so sweet and so complete. Wish that our love could be like Grandma's love.
Happy birthday, Sophia.